My name is Claus Marquordt. I'm co-founder and CEO of Integrated Graphene. Integrated Graphene has invested 7 years developing a process that produces a 3-dimensional scaffold of carbon with graphene properties without any of the downsides that hinder commercialization of graphene-enabled products. Graphene is a single atomic layer of carbon atoms. So it's one sheet of graphite, discovered in 2004 in Manchester, and they got the Nobel Prize in 2010. It's hailed as a wonder material, is stronger than steel, it's conducting electricity better than copper, but the manufacturing processes thereof is very high temperature, high vacuum, transfer processes, and all of these barriers we have overcome with our G in our technology. The applications that we make using our graphene, we call it G. The first market that we entered G with is G-Sense. It's a biosensor where it delivers lab precision tests at the point of need. What does that mean? That means that you can take diagnostics to the next level and detect diseases at the point of care. For example, think of a glucose test that you can test again several times a day and manage your glucose and your diabetes. You can now do this because of the precision and the quality of our G to measure more complicated diseases like cancer tests and cardiology, kind of heart disease kind of tests. Our key target customers are currently anything from disruptive startups in the human diagnostics market all the way to blue chips, and we're currently talking to 8 of the top 10 diagnostic companies globally, have projects with them in various stages. So again, we're helping these companies to develop next generation tests where they, for example, reach a limit of sensitivity of their existing technologies. But we're also working with companies that have similar technology where our technology easily slots in. Before the time that we engaged with the KTP, we had many ideas of how we believed we could create a graphene process that overcomes the commercial hurdles. But we didn't have the resources, human resources, academic resources, and also not the equipment required to prove these ideas, whether they actually lead to something or not. My co-founder and myself had deep links and good links with various universities, specifically St Andrews University in this case. The project crucially delivered for us an insight into the performance and the morphology of our first processes for making the graphene that we're making now. It gave us an insight: what works, what doesn't, how does it look, why does it work? And again, the KTP associate was crucial in delivering that, and that also the first outcome of that was our first patent. Our project certainly did not go in a straight line, and we had a multitude of challenges facing not only the project but globally. I mean, I'm just mentioning pandemic. We had personal health issues, finance issues in the early stages of a company, and I think the KTP, the whole team and the support that we had couldn't have been more accommodating and helping us overcoming these challenges, reshaping the project, halting the project, restarting the project. So I think, we couldn't have asked for any better support. Without the KTP and a lot of other things that had happened, we wouldn't be here today. So, and we are now, we are revenue generating. We're working with some of the biggest companies in the world to implement our solution into their products. We're targeting £2 million turnover this year and an exponential growth thereafter. And I think all of this wouldn't have been possible with many helping hands. And I think KTP was a huge helping hand in our development as well. I would certainly strongly recommend KTP to all companies because it can be a huge catapult for novel ideas and projects and processes and materials that probably wouldn't come off the ground if you wouldn't have the access to the institutions, the academics, and to the resources that they have.